Atari bot, and here we are again for another session of Robocraft, and we are going to be exploring the CRF today, and perhaps going over some of my own bots. We'll see, and what I have in my garage. I've been wanting to get that new C6 plasma. That's the only thing I don't have in the game right now. I know it's just a reskin, I know. But, just have a couple of them. I can swap them around if I wanted. As everybody can see, I am not made of Robits. I had a little over 1 million, and I had bought some things. So, I do spin the Robits too. But I don't do YouTube to get more Robits. I enjoy playing Robocraft, and I enjoy putting it on YouTube, and that's about all there is to it. The thing I like about this guy is look where the helium is put. So it makes me think that maybe this guy knew what he was doing. Let's see. I don't know if I want to fly it just yet. I was kind of wanting to, I wanted to look at some other robots. These Robits, they burn. You can't hold them too long, they start burning. I know there's people out there with millions and millions of Robits. That's not me. Look at this guy. I don't like that middle one's turned sideways, but whatever. He looks pretty good other than that. The only thing, it sucks you go and say, well, this isn't a premium guy, because I would have painted it red. Well, you could buy it and paint it red if you are premium. If you're not, premium, people that aren't premium, okay, I have rarely ever had premium on this account. At this point, I never really needed it. And the advantage of it, though, is that you do get to paint your bots in a different color. But if you don't have them painted in the CRF, then people, I think, are less interested, because if you have a non-premium out there looking at a robot saying, well, this would be awesome, and this bot does look awesome, but I don't know. I have 2 or 3 of these similar type of Tesla rammer like bots. I just think this guy looks cool. Let's see. This is probably one of the one I see a little more of. But there's another Batwing that's a lot beefier, and therefore I think a lot better. We'll talk about it later. Let's see. There's a lot of good looking robots. It looks good. I know just by looking at it, it will fly like crap. I'm probably judging, but I'm not even going to try it. I'm not. And again, the colors are wrong. So it does help. But look at this guy. There's Star Wars guy. Let's look at more. Oh man. Now I'm just getting some really silly looking things here. make sense, man. Don't even make sense. It's just block spam. Some Winnie block spam. Let's see. I do like colors. Yeah, it's tempting to just buy this and build under it. You have a big purple gun. It has a big gray tank under it or something. Yeah, I sold 52 of them, so. These, when they're flown right, they're pretty good. I give them that. The only thing is you don't want to get shot right down the middle. Somebody shoots you right in the middle with one of these. As long as you keep the shields faced at your enemy and you're blasting away, you have probably a good chance of survival. Plasmas are funny. Never know where they're gonna go. That's a huge weak spot right there, though. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, this guy. Yeah, I'll tell you, the original Hollow Raider and the new Hollow Raider and all that, whatever, they fly so terrible. I mean, at low speed it's okay, but I don't know. I didn't care for the way they handled high altitudes. Or maybe they just have to be in a certain sweet spot or something. I don't know. I don't like turning in them. I don't like them. They don't work for me. Look at this guy. I would not be surprised if this guy wins. Or at least places. It's a good looking flyer right there. I wish the wings were more Triforced apart, but you know, it's okay. It looks good. The tail's pretty Triforced. Too bad you lose two in one shot right there. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's a good looking flyer, but I don't know durability wise how this would be. I like the cockpit too. That cockpit looks pretty cool, and the color scheme is pretty good. Black and yellow. Almost looks like a submarine. Let's see. That black and yellow guy. I don't know. Cause see, here's my problem. You get a shot of the sky, okay, you fall down. Yeah, you got hovers, you can go run around still. Okay, whatever. It just looks very flimsy to me. I see problems with it. It's another example of this bot looks pretty good, but I'm not sure if it really is good. You know, in the end, it could be just the player skill. You know, I felt like I've played some robots that were designed horribly, even some of my own, I took him out anyway, and still was able to, get top score somehow. I mean, it's possible. This guy is awesome. Look at this. Look at the legs. Look at the back. The only thing I would do different is the tail, but I could tell what happened. He ran out of space. This guy was too big. He had to shrink it down. Wow. He's so huge. I don't know how I feel about those parts in the mouth and the price, man. I don't know. I think we're going to have to fix that price. Which means I'm going to have to dismantle. So take some parts away. Some of my robots. Yeah. Alright, well, we have an X-Wing. Trying to see. I need one of those. I think. What do I need? Oh, I need the legs. That's what it is. We gotta put a block here. We're gonna put that there because I'm gonna put these legs back. We're just gonna borrow them. We're borrowing them to reduce the cost of our other bot, and I think I want these things. I might just leave those other guns. I think we're good. And I hate leaving a robot like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's go see. Hey, that's much better. It's 313 now. Still, oh, there's a lot of cosmetic parts here. Oh my gosh. I know it's brittle. He looks so awesome though. I mean, it's one CPU. It's one block. Every cosmetic part you gotta consider is just block spam. But you want some heavy block spam underneath that usually. Well, people, this is on the CRF. I have it for sale if you need all the masks and everything. I think I'm gonna need its parts. So it's no longer going to be available, or it's going to be available for the next so many days here. It'll be on here. I don't know. You probably have a couple months at least. Maybe. Probably not. Probably like 30 days. 243. It's a good chunk down. What am I missing? I know what it is. It's just this extra parts of everything. There's other robots I could take apart that have more cosmetic things, man. Don't know. You know, people, I might not buy this robot today. 243. Man, look at the parts. Seems like I should be giving up a lot more of some of these parts. I gotta go look. I mean, it can't be that much. That car's stupid. We'll go through a short tour of some of my crap. Ah, this thing. This is something I was experimenting with. It kind of was okay, but nah. It's easy enough to build again if I want to do it again. I'm going to destroy it for now. I don't even think that one had any parts I needed. I just decided that it needed to go. This one too. This is the lesson learned in this, is that rods alone are not enough. You need a bulk of block spam for rods to connect to. This is Night Fury. We are definitely not going to destroy him. He's a pretty good bot. He's all block spammed in, and shielded around, and pretty good. Very tanky. 28, man. That's probably going to be about it. I can't get over how awesome he looks. The only thing I'm going to do different is he's going to get the carbon 6 guns. Switch them out. Let's see. That's scary mask horn left. How come there's not a right? Took that robot completely apart. That brought it back off for another robot. Did I not remember? Oh, this is weird. I see the one. This is my crappy inventory. I have about one of everything. At least one of everything. But the problem is that robot uses a bunch of everything as far as cosmetic goes. This is that better Batwing I was telling you about. This guy. He's pretty good. I put the Proto Seeker on there. He didn't originally have Proto Seeker. There wasn't anything there. This is another. It's a Naboo fighter. This is originally it's for like a missile thing. This is my DB-10 World War II carrier. I just put WW2 carrier. If you want to search it in the CRF, or you can search Atari bot, you'll find a bunch of my junk in there. That's Purple Peach Leader. Something I built. Robo 609. It's a robot that's just sickening. It's a popular robot. Other YouTubers have done videos on it. Some other people have copied his design and then claimed it as their own just because he didn't start out as the top pro builder. But he's not bad. He did pretty good with that one. So yeah. Everybody tries to make changes to it, but I think he did pretty good on what he had. And it's still up if you want it. A Zoom Boom. That Boeing Carbon 6 thing I was looking at. That's what I bought. That was the one that was in the picture. That thing flew horrible. This is my bought in the CRF Phoenix. I don't remember who had it. Sorry, person. but it looked cool, and it didn't work the way it was, so I stuck some hovers on the back of it. Now it works like this. I think he had a bunch of helicopter blades on the back. For some reason it wouldn't actually fly. It wouldn't even kind of scoot it along, you know. It drug its feet. This is Wink. Yeah, I built this. Let's see, it's an old car. I don't know, I bought that on the CRF too. This was something I was working on. It kind of sucks. That's Moth. I borrowed the ion guns for another project. This is Snowflake. This is Snowflake on skis, because I was using it with skis. It was kind of stupid too, though. It might still be in the CRF if I haven't taken it down. Oh man, I should just destroy that. That's the dumbest thing. I should destroy that one too. This one's kind of cool. It's got 3 mega SMGs on it, man. It's a block maze. These block mazes. They're kind of neat if you like a maze, you know, and you like finding your way through things. You just kind of go through them. I have those in the CRF as well. I bought the Lego guy, and I bought the War Snail. This was Broke Skulls. He was a leader of Guild Malicious Intent. It did good. That's Night Fury, one of mine. This is Shredder. It's pretty good. I changed it a little bit. Oh, this was a Titan, but then I destroyed it and made it look all beat up, and then I put a shield on the front of it, like, you know, it was like something out of a junkyard or something, so I called it Used Titan. I don't know. I put all this stuff on it. It worked good. Oh, this is my pirate ship from a while back. I never really noticed. But I left the blink module on here. I was wondering where that blink module went. I was like, man, I know I have more than a few of these. At least I have 3 or 4 of them. I like a blink module. This guy. This is a goldfish. The snack that smiles back. When these guns flip around, they look more like fins. They look pretty good, I think. I bought this in the CRF. It was all white, but then I had put a turret in there. Yeah. Should turn this thing sideways to make it look like a handle. But yeah, it works. The famous. I tell you about Hover 13. It was okay. It's a good buy. It's a good buy for capping. Never runs out of energy. Cannon, glass cannon. I thought, why not? I bet I could build a giant glass cannon. So I built a giant glass cannon. Technically a glass cannon, so nothing but a big gun with just a few blocks on it. That's just a bunch of blocks with no guns on it. But anyway, I don't know why I have this. This was Drogman's thing. This is SpongeBob. I built SpongeBob once a long time back as a mech, but then they came out with sprinter legs. So I thought, well, let's do this again. I got a little silly with this. I put him in his work uniform, gave him his hat, you know, and I put 6 black plasma guns on his arms. Put a little propeller on top of his head too. No, not a propeller. Helicopter, heliblade thing. Anyway, this is Saber Cube. Could you guess why I called him Saber Cube? He's a saber tooth face mask guy. I should take that mask, but I'm not gonna. It'd be nice, because I think he looks cool. He does good too, actually. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, it depends on what you're matched up against. You know, I mean, this guy will not win on a one-on-one battle unless, they can't hit you or something. Yeah, that's not real Thundercloud. It's just something I was working on based on the Thundercloud by Huvar. And this is Eagle 2 Extreme. Something I built based off the original Eagle plane thing. And now I've added helicopter propeller blades to it, so it's just something that's really overpowered by both. Just movement spam, okay? But it can bomb stuff very well too, because it's almost like, why not just use more parts as shields? More guns as shields, more wings as shields, whatever. And the last one was a pooper scooper. This is One Bad Mother Hover. It's in the CRF too, if you want it. Dragster. Yeah, I don't know if it's in the CRF anymore. It wasn't mine. I bought it from somebody. This one I might have put. It's called Feather. I got another one called Feather Blade. They're pretty good. The Imperial AT-AT. People are critical of my AT-AT, man. Say it don't look right. Whatever. I don't care. My AT-AT. He's tough. Anyway, I'm gonna take some of these guns. Got too many guns, man. That's just stupid number of guns. I'll leave those. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Something here? Okay. Something like seeing if we could buy this guy. It's the same price, man. It didn't do nothing. Nothing. Look at these parts. Man. This is I gotta get the price down. I gotta get the price down. Man, it gotta be something else that's got parts here. Some parts that I need to take off. Parts I need to take off. That Vampirella thing, that's horrible. They made it look so good. Somebody else made a YouTube video on it. The people that made it. I don't know. And they're probably gonna hate me for saying something about it. Man, it sucked for me. I wouldn't even put up the video I shot on it, man. I shot a video of some gameplay of the Vampirella. It sucked. This one, however, this is an awesome thing that somebody made 2 years ago, and I've just made minor improvements on it, throughout the long time I've played this thing, and it's really good. But you can't buy it anymore because I don't know who the guy was or anything anymore. But this is a really good design. And it works. I'm afraid of removing anything because I'm afraid of collision issues with any of the shields or things, It works how it is now, so I don't want to mess with it. So, but that's Shard. It's a good hover. It's not hard to build. You can kind of tell what it is just by looking at it. Doggy. Here, doggy. These were popular little things for a little while. Scorpion. Everybody gotta have a scorpion, right? It's just like something you do with your legs. Because what else are you gonna do with the extra legs you have? Everybody ends up with a ton of these legs after a while, I'm sure. Same with these little legs. So I built this guy, DV7 Lucky Black Cat. I entered him into the contest. Guess what? He placed. He got 3rd place in his category. Looks cool. He's two-faced. I'm watching you, man. Gonna get you. Wow. Sound like a dying cat, don't I? Alright. Yeah, he was a fun little guy. I don't know. I see these people in this chat. And I see I have it set to trade. It just won't work. I can't type. I'm trying to say, tell the guy to just look up scorpion. There's a billion scorpions. Like I said, everybody has to have a scorpion. So if you just looked up scorpion, you'd see. There's somebody don't know how to fly a plane. I'll show you how to fly the plane. You just roll and pitch. Use keyboard controls. People, you can get in trouble for language on here. In the game. They don't like that kind of thing. You can get in trouble for all kinds of things in their chat, which is nice. It's, that there's actually mods that come on and moderate, and actually try to keep people civil and peaceful and nice to each other to a degree, something. I don't know. Keep people from spamming. I don't know. They come and do stuff. It's nice to see people do stuff. And it's after a while you just stare at the chat and try to figure out what people are talking about. Yeah, I started wondering if it's just a soap opera. Here's another one, K9. You can put something in him. I gave him a pink butt. Look more appropriate on him, I don't know. Let's go get more of an orange chest, in a lighter color. I kind of did, but I don't know if it shows enough. It made sense to me. Have lighter colors on the bottom. Again, like a pink belly, and like a radar nutsack. Thought, why not? I'll find you. And I'll mark my territory. I'll radar mark it. People, see, there's a mod. His eyes pass by. People, they don't know. They have to learn. They should just stay out of these things. Not tell people nothing. You guys put two thrusters on it. I'm talking about the chat box here. And there's different things. Sometimes you just build things too big, the bigger you build things that fly, the worse they're going to fly. The smaller you keep them, the better they fly. That's just how it is. Just remember all your control surfaces and how you're actually going to be flying. And test your stuff, man. Test it. Yeah, I'm done with these people, man. See my doggy eyes roll by. Once in a while you're getting a view of the butt. That's why you've been hanging in all this time, right? Like some weird robot porn or something. It's horrible. Come in my eyes. This is the guy that built my X-Wing. You already saw that. Let's see. That's something I wanted to show you about this, but I don't remember what. Alright. Anyway. On with something here. On with trying to remember what I was going to do here. I was going to borrow something. Don't kill me. Don't do it. I wouldn't do it, dog. You're my best friend. What are you doing back there? Alright. Some sad eyes. Please don't do it. Don't lick that trash can. Don't do it. I've been a good dog. But nobody buys you, dog. Sure, you look good, but all people do is come by and look at you. They don't buy you. This is my bird of prey. I don't know if I have this in a CRF or not. It's not that good. Anyway, there's this guy. It's a 6x6 monster. It's in the CRF. It does okay as a support bot, you know. You can do whatever with this. It's pretty good. It's pretty tanky. It's all around good. But you don't have to be in just all the right situations to be like come out top scorer in points and stuff, you know, like you always be healing or always be shooting up in the air or always be capping or shooting at robots. And you can put a banner there. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, it's in the CRF if you want it. It's a robot here that's not loading up. Oops, I made a boom boom. What the? Anyway, it had a bunch of guns on it. I took them off or something. I can't remember what. Anyway. Also, we have Traxoflax 4 based on Traxoflax. This is just an upgraded version of the original, which there's a build guide on YouTube if you're interested. It's a pretty tanky build. Does alright. This is Back to the Future. I stuck some nanos on it. Made him a healer for something or another. Works good as a healer. I don't know. He's an art bot though. It's the Moon In Falcon, another art bot, but you know, it can actually fly. It just needs a little help. I recently discovered I needed to take the helium out of the back. I don't know if I've done that on the CRF version yet though. Probably by the time you're seeing this video, that problem will be corrected. I can't talk right. It's a good looking robot. I like it. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of a Star Wars fan. Stingray. I don't even want to talk about it. This belongs to let's just say it's a fellow YouTuber that I promised I wouldn't destroy, but I don't really care for it. But it's okay. It actually does okay somehow, but it's not my style. Anyway, this is Skylord 3. Originally loosely based off Thundercloud when I first made this original Skylord, and then became all this crazy rotted stuff. Strictly a purpose-built craft. It's not built to look pretty. It's just built to take damage in a particular way and be able to duck in and out of certain places and be able to do things that other drones and planes can't. It's part drone, part plane. This guy sucks. The color's what gets you too. They see you, they know you're the bad guy because that red just stands out. That's the Batwing. I like this guy. Actually, the only downside to this guy is that you constantly have to tap shift. He constantly wants to pitch up the whole time it flies. I need to do something to it. I don't know. Oh, when I changed the back, I put another rudder in the middle instead of whatever it had. And I stuck that proto on top of it. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I liked having the proto, man. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I did that to it. Maybe if I put the proto on the front, that's what I need to do. I changed the design. Maybe I messed this thing up. I don't know. I was really happy with it. I'll work on it some more.